quickly, and New Zealand are bowling first. They've won the toss, no hesitation in asking Pakistan to bat.
And a test here for the two Pakistan opening batsmen, Sami Aslam and Azhar Ali. Sami Aslam, only 8 matches into his test career. A good start, averaging over 40. This will be a new test for him, though, in New Zealand conditions.
Away, that's one leg.
Having been inserted straight up.
Fraction away. Not that much in between.
A lot more experience for Azhar Ali, 53 matches and a very, very good batting average. A player of some class, 1100s, 22 50s, and a triple century.
Yesterday rained out. New Zealand won the toss, elected to have the ball first. The openers Azhar Ali and Sami Aslam.
I think a very important morning here for Tim Southee as well, who would admit himself he hasn't been in the best of form with the ball for New Zealand. Reports from the game he's just played for the Northern Knights is that he bowled very well. He bowled with good pace, and he's starting to find some confidence in his body and some confidence in his bowling. First ball of the Test series, Southee. A nice, kind sighter. You love them when you're an opener.
Well, Mark, now 19 tests in succession in New Zealand where the team winning the toss has sent the opposition in. No surprise there when you look at the surface. And also for this New Zealand cricket side, 5 changes from the last test match they played in India. Ravals, Nichols, de Grandhomme, Astor and Wagner in. Out, Guptill, Ronke, Neesham, Patel and Henry. So a lot of changes.
A little bit of movement in the air for Southee.
Yeah, that's what he's going to do. He's going to look outside the off stump. Anything wider than that, he's going to allow the ball to go.
Good area. Very close. Very close. Now, how close do the New Zealanders think it is?
He's gone across. Yeah, no, what do you reckon? I can't see where it pitched.
Very close. It was Fuller. The ball swung back in, and he's taken the review. And a good one, I feel.
GRS has been requested.
Yeah, look, if you can just give me hot spot just to confirm that there's no bat involved. Yeah, just passing. There's no bat involved. If we can just go straight through to ball tracking, please. Nothing on Snicko either. Thank you. Just queuing ball tracking, Ravi. Okay, impact's in line and it's going over the top of leg stump, so you can stay with your decision. I'll let you know when you're on screen. You're on screen now, Ravi.
I've got my height. Start tee. Start tee.
You see Trent Boult, who may not get as much bounce as Tim Southee, but look at that, the average of 29. I thought his form in India was very good, and it looked like he started to get that snap back at a bit of pace. Swing will be his friend as well.
Good run. That's the other thing you have to do. Every time that ball's defended in front of the wicket, you're looking for a single. Keep turning the strike over. Off the mark now, Pakistan.
This is a new change in Pakistan team I'm seeing. For the last about 6 months from England, they have started rotating the strike a lot better, a lot more.
Worked away. Soft hands. He got away with it there, and he's pierced the gap just outside third slip. Test player number 270, Colin de Grandhomme. Jeet Raval, 271.
Alphabetical order, of course. When you make your debut on the same ground and the same test.
Got in! What a moment for Colin de Grandhomme. First test wicket, and it's a beauty.
What a feeling. He would have been dreaming about that moment from the moment he knew he got his first test cap, and he's found that fuller length. Talked about that ability to nibble the ball around. And he's gone straight through the gate, an expansive drive. We haven't seen one of those this morning. And it's just decked back in beautifully and cleaned up a very fine player. First test wicket for Colin de Grandhomme. Well done, Pakistan, 31 for 1.
Babar Azam is the new player for Pakistan at the all-important number 3 role. This is his second test match. So there'll be nerves about this and an opportunity now for New Zealand to make inroads. And for Colin de Grandhomme, I just wondered whether he'd get another over after the last one, which was a bit loose and went for a few. So it's good captaincy, showing confidence in a debut player. And he's come up trumps, and that was an interesting delivery when you look at it in slow motion, the things that it did on the way through to dislodging that stump.
Yeah, it wasn't perfectly seam up like you would want, but it's wobbled, and then it's certainly seamed back in quite appreciably. Gets him nice and close. And lets it go. You can see the seam just wobbling down a little bit, and then it's certainly seamed back in and clipped the pad, and then back onto the middle and off stump. Just wasn't sure about it, was he? It was that length where he couldn't commit to getting a long way forward.
Great seam position. It was just the right length. Ah, that was not far. Just that one also swung a little bit, and just maybe a wrong line. Just a little clip on the pad and gone for 4. Pakistan need those runs.
Oh, that's a goodie and that's a catch. And Jeet Raval's in on the action this morning too.
Excellent delivery. Opened the face of the bat a little bit, Sami Aslam. And gone. What a delivery. Good bounce, good carry. Look at that. Comfortable height for the slip cordon. Beautiful. That's the second wicket in the first hour. Job well done. Sami Aslam departs for 19. He's 53 for 2.
There's a wealth of experience that comes in and bats at 4 for Pakistan. Yunus Khan. Look at that. Look at the batting average. 53. Effectively 54. 3,300s. A high score of 313. One of the great batsmen, one of the great test batsmen that is probably not talked about in the probably as much as he should be.
You look at those records, he's out there because of this delivery. Tim Southee, it was his best over the match, got the outside edge. It's what he sets the left-hander up for. Hits the shoulder of the bat. And Jeet Raval, nice touch for him too, first catch. Nothing like getting your test debut one in the hands, especially in the slips. But Tim Southee's got reward for being able to execute his plan over and over.
Yeah, Jeet Raval, he's got something in the test ledger now, hasn't he?
You just hope there's not more catches than runs.
Edge gone! Simple catch for Ross Taylor. New Zealand getting in amongst it now.
That's a poor shot. That was a good delivery. Excellent delivery. Right length, right line, little fuller. Saw Babar Azam earlier looking for that drive. That was never on. Never on. Inexperience. Easy catch. No problem there for the slip cordon. Second wicket for the youngster. And Babar Azam only scored 7 of 21 deliveries. 53 for 3 now.
There's some age out there now for Pakistan because the combined age of the two batsmen is 80. Now that Misbah-ul-Haq has come to the middle. Two of the finest test match batsmen around as well. Age 42 years old. The Pakistan captain. And at the other end, Yunus Khan, new to the crease as well. Yet to face a ball. Both batsmen yet to face a ball. Yunus Khan, 38 years old. 42 and 38. And the two best players.
Things have changed so quickly. maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes ago, things were looking really good for Pakistan, and suddenly losing 3 wickets. Big pressure on these two. They need to rebuild the whole thing. They need to restart the whole thing.
Here's the wicket. Gronholm got it full and started to swing. Barber was loose. Taylor took a good catch as well. That's important for his confidence. That first slip meant a lot to him.
Didn't get close enough to it. When you're driving on the first morning of a test match in New Zealand, you've got to get close to the ball.
Oh, yes, that's a loose shot, and that's a really good catch. It's Raval again. It's a double for him, and all of a sudden New Zealand have got Pakistan reeling.
Well, Colin de Gronholm, he's the man, and we're seeing a pattern here from the Pakistan batting lineup. It's that expansive drive. Once again, de Gronholm bowling full, Yunus Khan flailing outside the off stump, and a comfortable catch, and he is livid with himself. Well, the dream debut continues for Colin de Gronholm. 3 wickets, Pakistan in trouble, 56 for 4.
Yunus Khan out 2 or 8 deliveries.
This is Asad Shafiq. And too early from Pakistan's point of view. They are now 56 for 4 after looking so comfortable after the first hour of play. The next has been a shocker, 42.62. Knocking on the door of 50 test matches, a good deal of experience. They're going to need it. Southey's back in the groove. De Gronholm is on fire on debut. And the catches are sticking so much, as always, on the skipper. Interesting stats about Misbah ul-Haq. His average when he wasn't captain was 33. As captain, it's 54. Before the age of 40, he averaged 48. After the age of 40, 47.
Asad Shafiq, a new player out there because of a loose stroke from Yunus Khan. Another good catch, second catch for Jeet Raval. No footwork at all, just throwing the hands. Had a very full delivery from de Gronholm. Well taken.
Well, also Pakistani batters, the way they played their shots, especially Babar and Yunus Khan. I mean, they have seen the first an hour. Ball was doing a little bit. They should have been a lot more careful. That's boundary, handy boundary for Pakistan.
Oh, through the gap. Through the gap for a boundary. Last ball of the over, 88 for 4.
Oh, edge taken. They're in the action again straight after lunch. That's Jeet Raval. What a good set of hands he has.
Well, he bowled the sucker ball mark. Now he's got in the perfect area. On, around, off stump. Just going to check the front foot to see if it's a fair delivery. Jeet Raval's third catch. Oh, that's fine. Just drew him forward, thick outside edge. That is a good catch. He's got a nice pair of hands, Jeet Raval. That'll make him feel great. De Gronholm picks up his 4th wicket. New Zealand now making use of it. Shafiq gone for 16, 88 for 5.
Wicketkeeper batsman, Zafar Zamek. He's very handy indeed. It's a good average of 43. Played a decent amount of test matches now as well. And scored runs against New Zealanders in the past. Oh, Jeet Raval, he's having a cracking debut standing there at second slip, which is quite significant to go there on your debut in a key position. There's this man with the ball in hand. Long way down the wicket, pretty straight wicket to wicket. Now they have used up a review, the New Zealanders. They look interested. De Gronholm thinks it looked pretty good. It would be 5 wickets for him as well. That's why he's keen to have a review. Captain says no.
Kane Williamson asked how far he'd walk down the pitch because he can get too far. He is a long way down. It's hit above the knee roll. Yes, it's looking straight, but it's got so far to travel.
He's given him the charge first ball.
He will do that. It's his plan of attack against anybody. Here again, he does it. Just watch it. He likes to unsettle. Some people bat out of their crease. He walks out of his crease. And he just tries to unsettle the length. So that's the end of that over, 88 for 5. And I think Pakistan have shown the fact they haven't been playing a lot of cricket and they haven't been able to get practice matches in there because they're playing quite loosely at times. And it's a nice delivery because it's got a nice length. It's a probing length, but it's a leave as well while you're looking to get set after lunch. And as it was the case with Yunus Khan, that was so loose. And if you're going to have a bad day with the ball, that's fine. You can perhaps recover with the bat. But if you have a bad day with the bat, then you're in trouble. And that's where they find themselves.
That's a good shot. That's classic Misbah. That lovely timing, and it rockets away for 4. In the air, out. Good catch at Gully. Sharp chance straight to him. Taking comfortably, was very deep. Now Southey has 2. They're 6 down.
And what a good moment for Todd Astle. Having put one down earlier, this was very sharp. He said that he'd continue to go at the bowlers, whether it be front foot or square of the wicket. And he's hit that quite neatly and with good timing, but Astle's taken a good sharp catch. So Southey grabs his second. New Zealand keep grabbing them in that cordon, and that means Pakistan are now 101 for 6.
Mohammad Amir is the new batsman, and we're starting to get into the bowlers now who don't bat that well. So that only suggests that Pakistan have a long tail and New Zealanders into the tail because of this catch at Gully. Head height, but it was clipped well. And he had put one down earlier in the day. So relief, elation in the game, Todd Astle.
Just shows the extra bounce that's now becoming more obvious. Sarfraz was playing the right shot. There was a big gap back with a point, but it did get up.
That's better. Over the top. This might not go for 4 because it's very soggy. It's a little bit damp. It has, actually. So that's gone for 4.
Just missed on line to Gronholm, looking for that perfect delivery. And Misbah very quick to pick it up. In fact, it's not a bad ball. It's on middle stump. Waka Yunus says that Misbah al-Haq may pick up the tempo on cue. He does. I'm just looking to shift that line a little bit wider for Misbah. Likes the ball under him. Very strong in that area.
So it is a change. Trent Boult. Oh, beautifully. Brilliant start for Boult. First one for him. And straight through Mohammad Amir.
What a delivery. Great length, great line, and a little bit of swing. Not that much, but a little bit, just enough to take the off stump, maybe middle stump. Pitched in line, right in the middle of the 2. Mohammad Amir had no chance to survive. The swing did him. And Mohammad Amir gone for 3. It's 114 for 7.
Pakistan have lost their 7th wicket. Brilliant piece of bowling from Trent Boult, and it brings Sohail Khan to the crease. Very early in his test match career.
Left arm over, 5 to come.
Dominantly required to do the bowling. But he is out there now with his skipper. Needs to be some discipline shown, some help, willingness to bat with Misbah. Trent Boult, what a beauty to get rid of Mohammad Amir.
Just not quite getting in line, Mohammad Amir. With that ball straightening, He left his stumps exposed, and Trent Boult cleaned him up. He'll be a lot happier with life now, Trent Boult. He was a bit grumpy in pre-lunch session with the foot marks. You'll forget all about that now. Great start. Good to come into a spell and be right on the money. Top of off stump. Perfect.
Nice shot. Racing across the surface, which is getting quicker all the time when the sun out. 124 for 7 and a boundary to Sahale. That was well played, wasn't it? Tried him out with a short one and he got it.
Top edge, one bounce. Just loosening up. Do his 15th over as well. The New Zealand seamers have all been busy.
In the air and out. He was able to catch up with it, and Colin de Grandhomme on debut has a 5-wicket bag. He'll hold up the ball shortly. What a special day. What a debut it's been.
Congratulations to that man. Big smiles. As that last graphic showed, he has toiled on the first-class scene. 83 matches before this debut. And in the end, it was a pretty soft dismissal. Chipped to square leg. A good catch to Tom Latham. And a thoroughly deserved 5-wicket haul for that man on debut. So 5 for 41. And Pakistan in even more trouble, a deeper hole. Sahale Khan out for 9, 129 for 8.
129 for 8. 5 of them to this man. Colin de Grandhomme on debut. Stunning stuff, really. Second 5-wicket bag in first-class cricket. But this one will mean oh so much. Yasir Shah is the new player. Highest score of 30. Impeccable stuff. 129 for 8.
Eddie, congratulations. 7 for 71, his best in first-class cricket. This time, 5 for 41. A good catch, Tom Latham. Sahale Khan put up a fight. 35 minutes, 30 deliveries for his 9. Pakistan going nowhere, really. 2.3 runs per over.
High in the air. Is it a chance? It is a chance, and taken. Kane Williamson, the skipper himself. Misbah looking to go down the ground. Didn't get it well enough, and Boult strikes.
Yeah, don't blame Misbah ul Haq one bit. Running out of support and partners. He's fought his hardest, as he always expect from him. A good catch from Williamson running back and to his right. But on this wicket, tough for the tail-enders to stay in. Misbah says, I'll get him while I can. Unfortunately, went straight up in the air. Out for 31, 129 for 9.
129 for 9 now. Rahat Ali is the new batsman, left-arm seamer, right-handed batsman. Trent Boult has picked up his second, 2 for 35 now. Yasir Shah gets one away behind point. Possibly pick up 4, he will. Rounds off the over with a boundary 4. 133 for 9. Nicked and gone. There it is. 6. And 6 of the best for Colin de Grandhomme on debut. New Zealand record. Absolutely outstanding performance. And after sending Pakistan into bat early this morning, New Zealand have managed to bowl them out for 133, all on the back of a man on debut.
Yeah, fantastic debut, wasn't it? Excellent bowling in the right areas, just letting the seam do all the work. So Colin de Grandhomme with a New Zealand record, 6 for 41 in 15.5 overs. Excellent seam bowling, a little bit of swing as well from time to time. But the New Zealand seamers have been outstanding. Southee, Boult, Peter Gronholm mainly. Neil Wagner used only sparingly, just the 5 overs for him. And having won the toss, Kane Williamson will be more than happy with the work that his bowlers have done. Opportunity now, the second debutant, Jeet Raval, to get into his work. He'll be opening the batting along with Tom Latham.
Well, there is the Pakistan batting card. It wasn't a bad start, 31, that first wicket partnership. Once that was broken, they lost a few in quick succession at 31, 53, 53 and 56. And then Misbah ul-Haq and Asad Shafiq with a small partnership through that middle. But the bowling figures, 2 for Southee, 2 for Boult, 6 for 41 for Colin de Grandhomme. Hagley Oval in Christchurch, the venue for this first test match. Day number 2, but it has in theory been day number 1, because yesterday all rained out. New Zealand have bowled Pakistan out after sending them into bat this morning. Kane Williamson winning the toss. 133 Pakistan managed. It was bowling-friendly conditions, that is for sure. Mohammad Amir, I'm sure, will enjoy the conditions. The ball was swinging for Tim Southee, for Trent Boult. There's a little bit of swing and seam for the man of the moment, Colin de Grandhomme. Tough work in store for the 2 left-handers, Tom Latham and Jeet Raval. First ball, spot on. This was in Dunedin, Mohammad Amir. First delivery, straight under the bat of Tim McIntosh. Fond memories of that, I'm sure. Just late on it was Tim McIntosh into that leg stump. Underway now is Tom Latham, just a little clip off the thigh pad. 1 without loss after 1. Sohail Khan with the new ball, the right armour. Gets that straight down the ground. He's timed it well enough to pick up a boundary too, has Jeet Raval. So finishes with 4 off the last ball. 6 without loss.
Now then, he's given him out, and he has reviewed it straight away. So Latham must believe that he's got a bit of bat on this.
We have a
Maybe,
review,
let's listen.
Please. Batsman review, can we start with the front foot? Okay, so it's a fair delivery. Can we move on to front on spin vision? Okay, can we have just Snicko there, please? Just freeze it as it gets to the pad. Yeah, and okay. All right. Yes, and just roll that through if you could, and then there's the second noise as it hits the bat. Okay, so it's pad first. Yes. Pad first, Ravi, so we're going to need ball tracking if we can, please. Okay, so it's pitched outside off. Impact is umpire's call. Impact is umpire's call, Ravi, so you can stay with your decision of out. Wickets are hitting. Yeah, well done.
You heard it unfold. Third umpire Simon Fry went through the process absolutely perfectly, and it's not a good end for Tom Latham. Amir has early success. New Zealand an early failure at 6 for 1. Well, it's been a busy day already for Kane Williamson. He's captained very well out on the park, but now the best job he can do for his side is to score big. He's done it so often. He averages 50.31. Highest score 242, but he's in very early. And 11 wickets have fallen today.
Fantastic bowling by Amir. Looking to swing the ball away to the left-hander, but this one just carried on. The seam will suggest it was going to go to first slip. A fantastic decision. Proved correct. It may have liked to seen the hot spot, Lockhart. Just, it definitely hit the pad first, but just to confirm it. Exactly the start that Pakistan needed.
Just hit him down the ground. So it was perfectly timed, but it is going to run away for 4. The outfield's getting quicker all the time. But it did move.
I think that's what is a little bit of worry for Sohail Khan. He doesn't want to pitch it up because of this. He thinks that anything up, he's going to get driven. And if he's a little bit worried as a captain, I would say maybe straighten that mid-off and mid-on fielder. Just straighten them up a little bit. Leave that cover region open. Ask him to hit it through cover rather than hitting straight.
Edge and gone. That's a beauty. That is a big moment for Pakistan. The prized wicket getting in tight to Williamson. Oh, we'll analyse this, but the upshot is Pakistan have struck.
Yeah, beautiful delivery. That's what he was looking to do. He was pushing at it, hard hands, and beautifully taken. Sami Aslam is the man, a youngster in the first slip. Yeah, hard hands, looking to angle it, looking to hit it through the cover. Went quickly to Sami Aslam. That's the second one, and a big one. 15 for 2, New Zealand.
Ross Taylor, New Zealand's most experienced campaigner in this lineup, and that is a really top-class record, 46.24. But of late, it's just been a little bit lean, and he'd be the first to admit that. And he wants run production, and he's got a lot of time to bat in this test match. 15 for 2. They've got Williamson. It was a really good piece of bowling. But it's all about the Taylor Raval show now. Sami Aslam at first slip will be very satisfied that Williamson gave them a chance and he took it. The key for Ross Taylor is to get the feet moving, to pick it up early, get the feet moving in the right direction. He battled a little bit in India with that. Oh, that's a ripper of a delivery, man. They've got it now on a string, Pakistan. Look out.
Yeah, Wakar's got his hands behind his head. It's a beauty. Perfect areas first up. Looking to make the batsman play. Just went away off the seam. Kane Williamson. He'll sit down and be disappointed. He'll feel that's loose. Good catch. It's a good catching ground at the slips because you can stand with depth and the ball's coming through. Like big wicket for Pakistan. Hips very open by Williamson, trying to create width when it wasn't there.
Gets it through the gap. Does Jeet Raval. Not always in complete control, but it did go down. And 4 more. Wide. Width, and Taylor cuts powerfully for 4. Short and pulled. Well controlled too by Jeet Raval, and he's timed it beautifully. Lovely. Gets a half volley, punches it straight down the ground for 4 more. Beautiful timing from Jeet Raval. 35 for 2.
Good shot. That's Ross Taylor when he's at his best in my book, when he's driving down the ground, just solid punches, gets his head and his weight through the ball.
Such a good record in New Zealand, I think. Even though his form has been patchy, selectors will know that he's a lot of money in the bank with the way he's played in New Zealand. And with shots like that, you understand why.
Oh, is there anything on that at all? There is. There's some glove and then thigh pad. I thought so. Ross Taylor walks. Excellent catch down the leg side. Safaraz doing well.
Ross Taylor walking straight off. A little bit of glove. A lot of work for Safaraz to do to his left. But he does it well. You can see the bounce. Rahat Ali's a tall man. Gets it to stand up. Huge wicket that for Pakistan. And they're well and truly back in this match. Key man, Ross Taylor, out for 11. It's 40 for 3.
So Henry Nicholls comes out at his home ground and he joins Jeet Raval, who's played very composed and has done very well. 23 off 46 balls. And Rahat Ali, well, his tail will be up. And you can hear the chat from the Pakistanis. They know they're back in this match.
And Muhammad Amir is getting loose as well, so they're going to give it everything, Pakistan, to get back in this match here on day one. Get another couple. They certainly have done that. It's big innings for Henry Nicholls. He's far from established on this side. He's averaging under 25. He's had 2 good innings, fighting innings. Just have a little look at this. Just there, the point of impact on the bottom of the glove. Ross Taylor, the bottom hand, bottom of the glove, and then flicking on through. And that's an excellent catch, I've got to say, because when you're a wicketkeeper to a left-arm bowler, you're actually standing wider with a right-hander on strike. You have to go wider so you can pick up the ball and pick up the line. Next man in, Colin de Grandhomme, probably thought he'd done his bit for the day. 6-wicket bag. Nicely played over the top of it, Nicholls. Won't get all the way, I don't think. Yes, it did. Just kept making pace. Well, that is the plus for the batsman. The outfielder is getting quicker. Cracking shot. Just an illustration of what you're talking about with the bounce on the pitch. Batsmen can still play shots. Length wrong. It's a little bit unlucky, but it's one of those days where batsmen need a little bit. In the end, he'll say he controlled it quite nicely. So now we're going to see some quality leg spin. Bouncy little run. Nice traditional action. There's a little bit of Abdul Qadir about the way he approaches. Certainly not in his quality yet, but he's already got 116 wickets in just 20 matches. You cannot deny that.
Swept well too. No one back there. Positive option from Nicholls.
And hard work been done by Jeet Raval here. Half century for Jeet Raval on Test match debut. Very, very fine innings.
Yeah, raises his bat. Fantastic start to his Test career. A lot of talk about him. He's worked very hard in the domestic game over many, many years. And at a good rate too, 89 deliveries with a strike rate of 57. So he's been able to keep the scoreboard ticking. Probably a shot that we'll see more of as he gets more confident. The late cut sort of dab through backward point. Special moment he'll enjoy tonight, along with Colin de Grandhomme.
Partnership through to 60 now. Oh, it's a good appeal. Wraps him on the pad. They want to go. He wants to have a look.
He's a bowler, and he has a look. And it's like we talked about earlier, Dooley, where the ball went after it hit the pad. We saw it balloon off.
Gavin, we have a player
height being an issue
for
again.
LBW. Original decision not out. Can we start with the front foot, please? Okay, so it's a fair delivery. If we can just roll onto front on spin vision, if you would, please. If you've got a hot spot, that will just confirm that there's no bat involved. Okay, so there's no bat involved. Okay, so here we go. Ravi, pitching in line, impacts in line, wickets missing. So you're on screen, stay with your original decision.
Yeah, the voice of Simon Fry, third umpire from Australia. Upstairs it was bounce, the biggest issue. Once again, what did the ball do after hitting the pads? It went up in the air, so it's definitely hit above the knee roll. And on this particular surface, for the most part of the day, we have seen consistent high bounce.
Ah, that's close. That's very close.
Yes, he's given him. You're right, it is very, very close. Now then, are we going to have a review situation here? New Zealand only have one left, and they're only 3 down. That is what they've got to bear in mind. And the two boys, Henry Nicholls, he wants to score. He wants to score. He's decided, no, I won't use it up. I will take it, and I will go. Interesting.
Wow, the decision has been made. 2 young players. The question was the bounce. It's the back leg. We have seen many deliveries go over the top, but this one hit the back leg. Tall bowler, and there has been good carry. But the big question was the 2 young players. Jeet Raval, was he confident enough to tell him to go for it? No, he wasn't. Henry Nicholls gone for 30. New Zealand 105 for 4.
Enter yesterday's hero, Colin de Grandhomme, 84 matches in first-class cricket. This is his first test innings. He is a tick under 36, 25 50s, 10 hundreds. He hits the ball very hard when he gets confident. That is his way. He's a bit of a blockbuster, but these are nervous times. Oh, he's away. Game's easy. Nice little half volley on leg stump. Well, Christmas is a little way away, but he's getting gifts. Here's the wicket, first of all. Back leg.
Yeah, I don't think he was looking to come forward. He was sitting back and hoping that he'll be able to manage it from the back foot and just nip back a little bit. Bat came a little bit across, and it was too late. Just clipping the off stump, and that's good enough.
Yeah, excellent decision not to review. And Colin de Grandhomme, to be fair, he hits better balls than that for 4 and 6. It's a nice gift first up through mid-wicket.
Rightio, let's talk about these two as a combination of what they've achieved so far. Debutants scoring a 50 and taking 5 for on their first day of Test cricket, remember? Their first day of Test cricket. Oh! Got him! They got him! The channels are working this morning. Pakistan are on fire. And Raval, who was so watchful yesterday, today understands that Test cricket can change very quickly.
What a delivery. Right on money. Just extra bit in it. Got to check the no ball, I guess. Okay. I think he's fine. That's no problem. That's the second one of the morning. Pakistan very much in the game. The plan worked. Sami Aslam once again in this first slip. Grabbed it nice and comfortably. 109 for 5.
Oh, New Zealand have been rocked back. Really have. And BJ Watling, a fine player, just a little bit out of sorts at the moment. Needs to be part of this regrouping process now with de Grandhomme. They've lost 2 in a very short space of time, and he's a happy chap. His plans have worked because his bowlers have bowled a perfect line this morning. Absolutely perfect. And now he can go full on to the attack. Slips, gullies, short catches on the onside, and You sense that Pakistan are now on the front foot in this game, perhaps for the first time. Well, he overstepped this time. He was fine with the last one. Bowled a lot yesterday. Ian Gould picked on him a wee bit. He was very vigilant.
The key is he hasn't been able to do it on the wicket deliveries. That's a long way over. You can tell from that back foot. It's not like he's overstriding, but maybe he's trying to get that extra pace and he's got the adrenaline going.
Great line that they bowled in at Jeet Raval. Gave him no peace this morning.
Yeah, hard hands. Beautiful delivery. Right length for Raval. Yeah, he was looking to come on the front foot and the ball sort of kicked off a little bit.
I don't think Sami Aslam got it clean the first time.
No, I don't think so.
Juggled it a wee bit. He caught Williamson, of course, yesterday. That was a very, very important catch. And he just juggled that one a wee bit. We didn't quite know until he got up with ball safely pouched that he had it. But it just looked a bit nervous. Yeah, second grab at it.
That's 4. I don't think Sohail will mind that.
No, it's a terrific delivery. DJ Watling getting the benefit of that.
Nicely played through the gap. And he'll pick up 4 more as well on de Grandhomme. Advancing. Lovely shot. De Grandhomme down the ground for 4. Interrupted by a wonderful shot again from Colin de Grandhomme. Got width, poor delivery, and just put it away.
Pulled and pulled powerfully. Another boundary to de Grandhomme.
It's a terrific shot. One thing that a pitch that speeds up does is allow shot makers to play their shots and makes it easier, and that's brute strength from de Grandhomme. Stand to deliver stuff.
And again, but it's gone up. It's a chance. And out. He strikes again, Sohail Khan.
Brilliant bowling. Really good bowling. So he got it high, got it above the chest, around about the shoulder grill area. De Grandhomme could not keep it down. That is wonderful bowling. Probably a little more effort in it as well. Straight up in the air. He knew it instantly, did de Grandhomme. Rahat Ali coming in from the boundary, taking the catch comfortably, wrapped those big mitts around it. Sohail Khan picks up his 3rd. Pakistan pick up their 6th as Colin de Grandhomme goes for 29, 146 for 6.
Todd Astle comes to the wicket now. Very much picked as a leg spinner in this game, but is very, very capable with the cricket bat. You see 2 first-class hundreds over 103 matches. A decent average of 26 for a bowling all-rounder. Well, he likes to go for the short ball. Very aggressive. Just he got high on the bat, got too close to him. He wasn't quick enough. Was fetching it somewhat. Never controlled it.
Players in first-class arena will know that he likes to pull and hook, but it can be his downfall. That one there, he's tried to hit out of the park and got underneath it and disappointed. He was making batting look so easy. But it's the way he plays. He's in a very aggressive style. And he had changed the momentum.
Taken, good catch. He was all over him. Todd Astle had no idea. The left arm was angled, going across, and in the end, he's just offered up a simple catch into 3rd slip.
That will make Rahat feel much better. That length, that ball going away from the right-hander did the job. Once again, Pakistan has been outstanding in the slip cordon. That's the easiest of the catches, right in the zone. And Rahat Ali jubilant. Pakistan picking up their 7th wicket, 4th of the morning. Brilliant. 146 for 7. Astle gone without scoring.
This team's coming back into it. New Zealand only 13 in front. Now very much into the bowlers. They're still the last to go for a duck. Tim Southee will have his work cut out here now on a wicket that is offering the bowlers a little bit of pace, a little bit in the air, maybe a tad off the pitch.
Just good angle. Rahat got encouragement the ball before. Good catching. It's a good ground to catch. The slips. Astle just went nowhere. Prodded it with that open face. Really stayed leg side of the ball. He'll be disappointed. An opportunity to show his wares with the bat. But 42 for 4 the session so far of 14 overs for Pakistan. Colin de Grandhomme got 29 of those.
Well, that's what you can do when you hang one side of the ball. You can play ones that are tight to off stump down through that third man area. Bang, he's got that too. Has he got it all the way? No, just 4.
I've got a feeling Tim Southee was expecting the bouncer here. He'd opened up the hips already. Neil Wagner waiting to bat. It was back of a length, it wasn't that short, and Southee, that great eye comes into play, but he'd already opened up the hips. If you're going to bounce him, make sure it's around the grill height, push him back.
That one's it. Well, that he's got it square enough. 4 more. Well, well, well. What a good over this has been for New Zealand. 16 from it, 167 for 7. Oh, nicely played, just guided away. Boy, wicket keepers, they can get it behind square on the offside from anywhere.
It's beautiful timing by Watling. The feature to this shot is how late he played it. He's in line, and it's the contact point. It's a strength of his. And this just shows also the good pace that's in this pitch. It's got plenty of grass. The outfield, I'm amazed at how fast it is for the amount of rain we had on day one.
Edge! Oh, we've talked about he's gone. 5 wickets now in the morning's play for Pakistan. BJ Watling, the 5th to go.
Another extraordinary delivery. Just came a little bit quicker at the batsman. We were just talking about how good Watling is, and look what happened. Yunus Khan's not going to drop that. Very simple, very easy, good height, and that's the 2nd wicket for Rahat Ali. 171 for 8 now, and Watling gone for 18.
Neil Wagner, he's the new batsman, wicketkeeper BJ Watling, last man dismissed. The battle between Tim Southee and Sohail Khan has come to an end. Muhammad Amir into the attack. Scott Styris and Shane Bond alongside me.
Good piece of bowling from Rahat Ali. Almost looked like Watling was just looking to push out to the cover sweeper. He'd picked up a boundary there earlier, looking for the single in that zone, but all he manages to do is guide a simple catch to Yunus Khan. Pakistan, well, they've had a very good morning's work so far. Rahat Ali, tough day yesterday, 3 wickets today.
Nicked this time and gone. Full and wide. Threw the bat at it, Tim Southee. Straight through to the keeper, Safraz.
Well, Pakistan made the adjustment on the plan, didn't they? They kept the ball up. Tim Southee, he can't resist those wide deliveries. Simple feather through Sarfraz Ahmed and Mohamed Ahmir. Third wicket for him. 3 bowlers with 3 wickets now for Pakistan. 177 for 9.
.177 for 9. Trent Boult has joined Neil Wagner. .44 minutes, 43 minutes till lunch. And a very good morning for Pakistan. Bowled well, have come out with a plan, and they have picked up wickets.
The bluff from Mohamed Ahmir. The field set for the short delivery. Tim Southee expecting it. That front leg going well to the leg side. And he's in no position to play a shot through the covers. Excellent from Pakistan. Getting the ball to tail away a little bit towards that slip cordon. And you can see the faintest of edges on the bottom of his bat. Well deserved for that man. Shot. Down the ground. 2 boundaries in consecutive overs for Neil Wagner.
Yeah, good timing.
Shot. Has that gone all the way? It has. Gunnar Gould raises the arms and a 6. First one of the match.
Focus from Wagner. Bang. Brings up to 200 for New Zealand. Test average of touch under 12, but he's a better player than that, Neil Wagner. He has some talent with the bat. Fast bowler, and you can play that shot. That is quality.
Oh, and again, this one's out, though. Straight to the man. Straight to the man on the boundary. Picked him out. Couldn't have hit it anymore. Straight at him.
Well, it's the second time Pakistan have used that 2-card trick, and on both occasions it's worked. Nice catch on the boundary. New Zealand innings is wrapped up for 200. Neil Wagner, cameo 21 off 18.
New Zealand all out for 200. That means the lead is 67. The bowling very good. They used the extra life in terms of pace in the wicket well and hit the right areas today. Ahmir was impressive. Sahel good as well. Taken to a little bit by Tim Southee. But Rahat, the standout performer with 4 for 62.
Pakistan have been outstanding this morning. They have taken 7 New Zealand wickets in the space of 2 hours of cricket, and have got themselves back into the game. New Zealand rolled for 200 this morning, and it's been a good all-round bowling performance, some good catching as well. A number of starts, but no great finishes.
First thing I'll be looking for is some swing. I thought the New Zealanders did the damage with movement through the air, more than movement off the pitch. Yesterday, conditions are different. The wind is coming from a different direction today.
So on opening combination of Sami Aslam and Azhar Ali. They look quite solid actually for about the first 40-50 minutes in the first innings, and then New Zealand found the formula and managed to break them up and get stuck in, and Pakistan were reduced to just 133.
Well, these two opening batsmen will notice the ball coming onto the bat quicker in their second go. Well, that's a good area for Boult. That's spot on. So they'll have to adjust to the extra pace in the surface. That's the first thing they'll have to do. Then they'll have to assess just how much the New Zealand bowlers are going to swing the ball. New Zealand's lead is 67. It's a handy lead, given that conditions for batting still do not suit the Pakistan batsmen in any way. The grass, the life, the bounce and the surface.
Underway. And push for two. And the side against it, they perhaps could have got it on the Wagner fumble.
Is good on his legs.
Oh, that's close. That is very close. Umpire Gould takes a long look at this, and he says it was not going on to hit the stumps, and I think I have to agree with him on reflection, but it was tight.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think this has come back enough. Oh, that's going to be so close to off stump. Shaving, but missing, I'm going to say.
Height, maybe? It's going over the top, I think.
Let's have a look at this. Oh, I think that might... Oh, on-field call. Well, well, well. I was so lucky Gould didn't give it out.
Oh, look, you'd hate to be given out for that, wouldn't you? Just flicking a bail. I mean, that's, for all intents and purposes, missed. Almost.
Oh, when there's no shot played, umpires are so much more willing to give you out.
It's an appeal. Did it come back enough? Gould says no. Shook his head. They're having a talk about this one. Williamson's interested. He asked behind the wicket if they like it, so they're going to go upstairs.
No shot played, obviously.
Okay, thanks, Ian. Gavin, we have a review for LBW. Could we start with the front foot, please?
Check the front foot. We'll be fine with Bolt.
Okay, it's a fair delivery. If we can roll on to front-on spin vision. No shots been offered. Just cueing ball tracking. Here we go, Ian. Impact obviously outside off stump and wickets missing. So you can stay with your original decision of not out. I'll let you know when you're on screen. You are on screen. Well done. Thank you.
Excellent decision in Gould. Brilliant. The umpires have been first class. No shots offered. It doesn't matter where the impact is. So it can hit you outside off stump because you haven't offered a shot. So the ball only had to be hitting the stumps. It didn't have to hit them in line as well.
That's a good shot. That's a beauty. Glorious. Straight down the ground. Wagner can do nothing to cut it off. Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. He's done it once more. You cannot keep him out of the game. And Gronholm has struck, and he's got Sami Aslam.
Number 7 for the match for de Gronholm. Just pushing at a ball. He arguably didn't have to play a faint edge on the outside of that hot spot. Can't keep him out of the match. Batted nicely in the first innings as well. Still 46 behind Pakistan, and they have lost their first wicket. Sami Aslam out for 7, 21 for 1.
Baba is in now. Babar Azam, just his second test match. Pretty well in his first. He'll be loving a score of around 70 in this. It's hard work. Really hard work. Onto the non-striker's end, so he can just relax for a moment or two. But New Zealand have broken through.
Oh, this is going to hurt. This is really going to hurt if you're the batsman. You've gritted your teeth, you've gutsed it out, and then you've just played a little prod and a poke at one you shouldn't have. And it's led to your downfall. All that hard work undone by a lapse in concentration. And the ball you didn't need to defend. Gut-wrenching from a batting perspective.
Little finger on it, was there or not? No. It'll run away to the boundary for 4. Very well timed, a touch of width only for Babar Azam.
Put nicely. It's a long boundary.
Oh, that really is a top-notch shot, and that's the first boundary off Tim Southee in the second innings. He's bowled beautifully tight line and length and spell, but just onto the pads, looking for that Yorker, just slightly astray, and it's beautifully picked off. That's the art of good batting, to defend, defend, defend. One chance, put it away.
And played with soft hands to third man. Should run away. And that brings up their 50.
Big shout from BJ Watling. He's jumping up and down. They're going to scamper back for 2-leg buys. Is this the end of it? We shall see. Williamson's coming in from mid-off. BJ Watling was adamant in his appeal. Ross Taylor, what do you think they're saying?
They're not going. They're scared. They are going. Gone now, very late. Very, very late.
Gavin, we have a review for leg before. If we could start with the front foot, please. Okay, that's a fair delivery. If we could move on to front-on spin vision, please. Look, it's pretty clear that he hasn't hit it, but can you just give me hot spot to check? Nothing on hot spot. Okay, so there's nothing on Snick Eye. So can we just roll through to virtual, please? No bat involved, Ravi. No bat involved. Okay, thanks very much, Gavin. Ravi, impact was in line, but it's missing leg stump. So on screen now, thank you.
And he's also got to signal leg buys, which he does as well. Umpire Ravi, well done. The process absolutely perfectly done by all concerned there. Missing leg and high enough too to have doubt. So again, Simon Doull, another one perhaps squandered somewhat.
Well, I'll go back to the point I made to Shane Jurgensen. Where did the ball go? What happened after impact? Ball has gone in the air, quite high and leg side. So therefore it's gone above the knee roll.
That case, we get to the what if it's out? So we're prepared to take a risk.
Oh, what's that? Yes, it is. It's worked again, time and time again. Wagner. The trump card, the plan, the strangle, call it what you like. But he's fallen for the trap, and that's 100 test wickets. 100 for Neil Wagner in typical Wagner fashion.
Well done, Neil Wagner. He would have been waiting for it. The field change brought about the dismissal. It ruled out the pull shot. And as Ian Smith had earlier talked about, the little feather down the leg side again. Very good decision from the umpire. And Neil Wagner, 26 test matches, his 100th wicket. Outstanding performance. Pakistan, 58 for 2.
Satisfied but determined face of Neil Wagner. He's in the 100 club. It wouldn't have been right if it had been an in-swinging Yorker or an LBW, whatever. It just had to be short of a length, at the body, at the gloves. And that brings this man to the crease. How is he going to handle this approach? Sure, he's had it before. 31 50s, 33 hundreds. That is an amazing comparison when you say that more often when he's got to 50, he's gone on to get 100 than he hasn't. Staggering. hand off the bat. Wagner, it's the Wagner story, 58 for 2.
Strangled again. Down the leg side. Nice catch by BJ Watling. That ball was dying. He'll be disappointed. He's done a lot of hard work and just left the gloves hanging out. Delight for Wagner. Delight for his wife and the Black Caps' wives.
I'm not sure you premeditate it. I think one of the things that Yunus Khan could be doing right now is continually telling himself, get forward, get forward. So it's almost the opposite of what Wagner's trying to do. Neil Wagner's trying to push him back into that position and then potentially surprise him with a fuller delivery. But if you're telling yourself, particularly your head, keep your head forward, then you won't get, I guess, into a bad position with the short ball.
Well, you know it's going to bounce. It's not going to level off and not bounce. So you can go under it.
Glove as it is taken and given its work for Wagner again. Absolute beauty. And the huge wicket of Yunus Khan. Double failure for him.
Oh, any fast bowler dreams of getting a wicket like this. This is an absolute ripper. And Yunus unable to duck. Unable to see the short ball and go underneath it. Tries to play it and it just got too big on him. The line absolutely perfect. Oh, that would be pleasing to see if you're a fast bowler, that sort of thing. Yunus goes for 1, 64 for 3.
Neil Wagner, he's back in the action. He's picked up his second wicket. Number 101 for him and an absolute beauty.
2 wickets as well for Wagner in his last 2 overs means that Pakistan is still trailing by 3. Misbah-ul-Haq, the other half of the duo that holds this middle order together. Phenomenal record in his own right, averaging over 48. Played well in the first innings. But Pakistan still trailing by 3.
Side, but we were just speaking, Scott Storris, about trying to keep forward, but this one was a cracker from Wagner.
He's pushed him back, and look, you can see that his head goes with it. He'll be sitting in the dressing room thinking, how could I play this better? And swaying away from it, not trying to play at that particular delivery would be one option.
Duck, get under it. These players are getting in trouble because they're wanting to
That delivery too was the quickest to the over, 137, sorry, the ball after to Misbah was 137. It's just the bounce and how it hits the seam and stands up.
Edged in the gap. Crucial 4 runs for Pakistan, and that takes them into the positives now. They've got a lead by 2.
Stared away. And a rare boundary.
Yes, well, he was sort of a no man's land a wee bit here. He went back and across, but he just hung the bat out, Misbah-ul-Haq, and that presented the possibility of an outside or an inside edge for that matter. Fortunately for him, that got enough of the bat and he was able to keep over the top of it.
Oh, hooking, here's a mistake, and here's a catch, and here's a wicket. Another one falls to the shorter ball. This time it's the skipper, Misbah-ul-Haq.
He's disappointed, he's talking to himself. Southee back over the wicket. Obviously thought the intention was to be able to bowl full, but no. He'd been pitching it up, now he went short. It was a good height. Got underneath it, Misbah didn't control it, was trying to hit it more in backward square. Bolt did well, it's a big boundary. It's your friend when it comes to the fine leg. And Southee's earned that, 15 overs he's got through. He's picked up his first wicket, it's a big one. Misbah ul Haq out for 13. Pakistan now 93 for 4.
The door has been opened once again for New Zealand later on the second day's play. Effectively the scheduled third day of this test match. Still a lot of time to go, and now Asad Shafiq is under pressure.
Well, they broke him down, didn't they? They broke down Misbah ul Haq, and now this is a guy with an impeccable record, world-class record, and they finally broke him down. He gave in and weakened to a pull shot. As we get closer and closer to stumps, he made a mistake. The other aspect of it was a damn fine catch.
The lead's only 26, and Pakistan back in big trouble.
Slight bit of swing, but the inside edge. And the brick wall, Azhar is gone. He's made a mistake. He's gone for the extravagant drive. He's been holding on to that this whole innings. And after the big wicket of Misbah, New Zealand, the two big boys in Bolt and Southee get a double breakthrough. Genuine half volley, and just sliced on the inside. Bolt, after a lot of hard work into his 13th over, picks up his first wicket as well. New Zealand now have Pakistan in real trouble. Azhar goes for 31, 93 for 5.
Sarfaraz Ahmed, wicketkeeper batsman, comes to the middle. Boy, the complexion of today has really changed now.
Now, he's a bit of a danger. Pakistan are on the ropes. But this is the kind of guy who could just change the way the pendulum is swinging if he plays his natural game and gets away with it for an hour or so. Because when he scores runs, he scores them quickly. And that's what Pakistan now need. They need runs. And they need runs at a rate to take New Zealand out of the ascendancy if they possibly can. Just play all around that. And that is perhaps the legacy of not playing too many drives all day. The batting so long and then getting one that you just don't execute properly. The wall, as you say, crumbled in the end.
What a beauty from Bolt! What an absolute ripper!
And that is out. A beauty, all right. They have come very, very hot at the end of the day, the Kiwis, after battling and getting through overs and overs of hard toil. Look at this one, seam back in. And then it leaves them. It's an absolutely unplayable delivery, to be fair. It was a beauty. A dream delivery. And a dangerous player has gone. Sarfaraz could have hurt New Zealand. Not in this test match is he going to. It's 95 for 6.
95 for 6 now.
The hard toil has paid off for Trent Bolt, who bowled 12 overs. Without a wicket. Tim Southee at bowl, he's got through 17 now. This is the wicket of Sarfaraz. Strange. Looked like it was shaping back into the right-hander, but it's beaten him on the outside edge.
Yeah, another batsman whose front foot hasn't got in front of the crease. Terrific delivery. Just hinted at swinging back, shaping back into the pads. And you can see that's the way he looked to play the ball, through that leg side. At the moment, he's wondering what I did wrong.
Cut powerfully behind point for 4. Quality shot.
Well, in 61.4 overs, we've barely seen a bad ball from the New Zealand bowling attack. That was one and dispatched.
Oh, another one straight to gully. Todd Astle takes the catch. Bolt picks up another.
Yeah, it's good bowling by Trent Bolt. We've spoken about the use of that short ball, and you can see the effect of it again here. The batsman's back on the back foot, slightly backing away. It's a half volley, but Todd Astle, very tidy catch in the gully, and Trent Bolt is running through this Pakistan side. 7 down now, 105 on the board, 38-run lead.
105 for 7 now. Sohail Khan, the new batsman, bowled really well. Get his side back into this test match this morning. Restricted that lead by bowling New Zealand out for 200. Fortunately for him, the batsmen have not been able to do the job required.
Trent Bolt dismissed Mohamed Amir in the first innings with a full straight delivery. This time, direction a little wider, but unable to control the drive through the offside in the air. It went quickly, so an excellent catch from Todd Astle.
High in the air and all the way. I think he has. He's got it really well. Big six straight back over the bowler's head.
We haven't seen too much aggression from Pakistan today, but this was straight out of the middle of the bat. Not a half volley, at the top of the bounce, and a great swing too, straight through the line. You just wonder if that top order had shown a little bit more intent, put these New Zealanders under pressure, where they would be. Great strike.
And again, this time along the ground, he'll pick up 4.
Well, we were talking bouncer. It's almost a double bluff. Not a bad delivery. It's another hell of a shot. On the up, straight over mid-off.
Through point this time, backward point. Has he timed that well enough to go all the way? I think he might have. He has. 15 runs from the Southie over, 122 for 7. Chase on for him here. Not sure will he get there. Might race away for 4 more. And it does.
He's played his shots, Sohail Khan. Again, that's a good shot. Top of the bounce. He knows it's going to be short. He's tried to pull one. He's periscoped one. That one, that's what he wants to be doing. Top of the bounce, all along the ground. Valuable runs.
Best ball. A little bit of swing. And he's found a gap beautifully. What a start for Pakistan. Very positive. Late swing. Terrific shot. It's beautifully controlled along the ground behind point. And Sohail is a little bit more than nuisance value. That. No, absolutely no real assistance from in front of the wicket. And sort of a half effort from behind as well. Might have hit his pad.
Change of length from Wagner. It's a beauty. Maybe a touch of seam movement away. New Zealand don't have any reviews left.
It sounded like a thuddy noise, but it may well be that he has nicked the cover off it. Nothing from Ross Taylor. Plenty from Watling and Raval. Nothing really from Wagner. So the umpire was fully within his rights to have doubt himself. Out. It's worked. So the quirky stuff has paid a divvy. And Sahel, the dangerous Sahel, is on his way.
Good reward for Southey. A couple of full deliveries then. Mistimed, high on the bat. Strange position Colin de Gronholm was in. Wasn't catching, it was placed on about the 30-metre circle. But a very good innings for Sahel Khan. Better than a runner ball, but he's out for 40. Pakistan 158 for 8.
Tim Southey finally got the breakthrough for New Zealand. Tough half an hour of play. And Pakistan have been playing very well. Yasser Shah has come to the wicket. He'll be at the non-strikers end because of the end of the over. Average of 11. So Neil Wagner, 2 for 27. Lead now 91.
Yes.
Oh, close.
Well, lads, good work out there,
Very
boys.
close. Good morning, Waka Eunice, Simon Dool.
Morning, Craig. Morning, everyone. Let's have a look at the dismissal of Sohail Khan. Wasn't overly short. He just tried to turn it around the corner. I'm sure he realised that Colin de Gronholm was there, but just straight to him. Just weird position. I think I heard Ian Smith saying strange position he was in. But straight to him.
Timing, beautiful. Found the gap. The outfielder's getting very fast. Hit that hard. There's a fielder out there. Will he take it? Taken. Very good catch. Jeet Raval, Wagner yet again gets another one with the short ball. Shafiq hit that beautifully, but just picked out the fielder.
Well, I put that down to Jeet Raval. What a good pair of hands he has. He's taken them in the slips. Now this one, never easy. Running and diving forward. This is a, call it the dentist, call it what you like, but you misjudge this, it smashes into your face and your teeth. Brilliant catch, low down. He's decided early, he's going to go for it. Wagner picks up another. 3 for him now. Excellent work from Jeet Raval. And it's Shafiq. Asad Shafiq dismissed for 17, 166 for 9.
Neil Wagner, the breakthrough. Rahat Ali is the new batsman, again at the non-strikers end. Yasser shows his intentions, beats mid-wicket with lack of timing. There's talk of 2, but
Great work there, lads. Well done,
Latham
boys.
does well.
He's having a go too, Yasser Shah. 2 on there, 2 all day. Yeah, it's only a bowler. Fielder out there, not fast.
Calm down, Yasser. It was a difficult one. He ran hard. He thought he'll make it for the 2. Rahat was not interested at all. And he was fuming.
I'll tell you what it did look like. It looked like Rahat might have got to the ground this morning, had a cup of tea, not really got too involved in warm-ups. It was a very slow first run.
I don't think the team even warmed up. Some of them just went straight on the nets. The one probably was looking to bat, and then there was some who were having a bit of hit. That went very quickly to Rawal. It's a good pair of hands this guy's got. It's not easy. It was traveling quickly. It was low. Beautifully taken.
There's the full one and taken. Simple catch, short of a Yorker. Rahat's tried to defend it. He's lobbed it up to Tom Latham, who takes a simple catch, and Tim Southey does get his 3rd wicket.
Rahat Ali's not sure about this, but it certainly just looked like it bounced short of the bat there, and he's just hit it straight to Tom Latham. Good catch, good awareness from Latham, but it wasn't quite the Yorker. It's pitched just short of the line, bounced and then onto the bat and straight up into the man in close.
And look where Rahat is standing. He's way back in his crease, and all he did is simple chip, easy catch, short leg. And that's it. Pakistan all out for 171, only faced 78.4 overs. Rahat Ali gone for 2.
So what that means is New Zealand will be a 10-minute changeover. They'll need 105 runs to win. They've done a great job dismissing Pakistan for 171 of 78.4 overs. Excellent bowling display by the Black Caps. Bowlers will be walking, looking forward to putting their feet up. And it's the batsman's turn to chance to win a test match. When we come back, New Zealand will be endeavouring to chase down that total of 105 to win this first test match at Hagley Park.
Back live with Sky Sport, Hagley Oval in Christchurch. And New Zealand now needs 105 runs to win the first test against Pakistan. I guess when this test match is all wrapped up, questions will be asked. Was there too much life and grass and green in the wicket for a good test match? And certainly if you look at the amount of overs that will have been bowled in this test, it will be not many. A test in which seam bowlers have dominated the whole way through. Tom Latham missed out the first innings. Starting to build a decent career. And right at the start of a career, he'll want to be decent. He's had to wait some time to make his debut. Jeet Raval. Just the one innings. And the one very patient and good and well compiled 55. Muhammad Amir, left arm, fast medium. Can be pretty sharp from time to time. We'll look to get a little bit of movement away from the left-hander if he can. And some life out of this wicket. There is good pace in it. If he can get the ball in the right area with good heat.
All about early wickets for Pakistan. They need to keep taking them regularly. Obviously don't have many runs to play with, and deliveries like this will be the order of the day.
You would expect New Zealand to go on and get this total. So even if they do, the job for Pakistan is to put some pressure on some players, create some double failures and some doubt amongst the New Zealand batting lineup. Underway as they head to Hamilton, and Hamilton will have some life in that surface as well. So there is points to be garnered as far as Pakistan are concerned, although right now they should be thinking of bowling their guts out and trying to win this.
I think I was just going to say exactly that. Initially, they still have designs on winning this game. The reason I think regular wickets will be needed is just to keep the confidence level in the team loud and encouraging. Skipper Misbah-ul-Haq has a play towards, I guess, being responsible for that. But, yeah, if it looks like the game's getting away, then absolutely. A bit of pressure on that New Zealand top order. Double failures, making sure they walk into that second test. Starting to doubt their abilities.
Jeet Raval underway nicely, clipped off his toes, just a single, got it a bit fine. Good shot, nice drive. Straight through the covers. It's a long boundary out there, but that was hit well enough to always go for 4.
It's wide and it's too full, but it's a shot that we've seen a lot of dismissals been brought about this game, but the venom's out of the pitch now, and Tom Latham knows that, and he just caresses it through the covers. Comfortable start for New Zealand.
Yeah, that's much better. You're not going to win this game unless until, of course, you pick up early wickets, and that's gone for 4. I don't think one should mind that because you're looking to pick up a wicket.
There's an attempt there this time in a simple catch, and the short ball does it again. And Amir, he's been frustrated. Well, he's ended it. Frustrating innings for Tom Latham.
Well, he sort of thought it was going to happen because Tom Latham wasn't asserting himself. For the amount of cricket that he's played, he should be. He was just sitting back, waiting for something to happen. And when you do that, invariably, it happens not in your favour. He's a better player than that, poking and prodding, and not a good test match for Tom Latham. To be fair, he'll look for better things up north, but it's not for him this time round. 19 for 1.
So Kane Williamson, that average has dropped below 50 after the first innings. 23 50s, 1400s. Opportunity of a 50 not out will get it back above 50.
His wicket is going to be key for Pakistan. He'll look to play his shots.
It's away straight away, and for Pakistan, still very hard to see them winning this game, but if they could chip a couple out, a couple more, if they could get Williamson, get him to fail twice in the match, just put a few doubts back in the mind of Jeet Raval, who's going along quite nicely. Unusual to see Tom Latham bounced out like that at 129.4 kilometres per hour. It climbed, it's no doubt about it, but he simply couldn't control it, and he started to walk before it was even taken out of frustration.
Well, he's put away the pull shot, hook shot, Smithy. Which is fine when the man's back, but at 129 Ks, you can still control it.
It's at fine, and there'll be at least 2. Might run all the way, and it does. Late cut, and beautifully played. Pick up 4. And the fieldsman's ended up into the crowd, actually. It's gone over the fence and into the crowd. Good chase. Good commitment.
This 110-metre hurdle stuff is brilliant. It's a lovely shot. He's put the big ones in.
Well, that's the main thing going for him, I think, is his ability to play the ball so late. Oh, that's very good.
Watch the rubber on the top slip. Watch this slip. Comes off, and then the young girl's in trouble. Wow. Oh, is that just outside or not? Umpire S. Ravi's had a good game. A very good game. I think it's hitting the stumps, but has it hit? Is impact completely outside off stump? We're going to have a look at it, and we will leave you in the capable hands and the voice of Simon Fry, the third umpire.
Start with the front foot, please, then on to front on spin vision. Okay, it's a fair delivery. Move on to front on spin vision, please. There doesn't seem to be any obvious bat there. Could we check the leg side hot spot, please? Just rocking and rolling that. Doesn't seem to be anything on the leg side hot spot. Could we just check Snicko, please, RTS? Just rolling that through. Okay, there's no spike, so it hasn't hit the bat. We'll just stand by for ball tracking. Ravi, impact is outside. It's missing the wickets as well. Stay with your decision. On screen, not out.
Lovely shot. Wonderful use of the feet. Mid-on is up. Came down just a little skip. Got the bat under the ball and timed it beautifully.
Nicely done. Look, he waited till it was let go. So he's waited to see a little bit of flight and then gone. Didn't hit it brilliantly, but used that bottom hand well enough to get it away safely.
Oh, that's good. That's really good for 6. Flat, and the timing was really of perfection. He's such a good player of spin, Kane Williamson. Great attitude here.
Well, this is sweet. He's hardly even hit that. And they're not short boundaries.
Oh, that's good. Man, that's a good shot. We saw that in the first innings. He pushed mid-on a little bit wider. And Raval said, thank you very much. I love it down the ground.
Oh, this is expert batting because he's had to wait for this opportunity. 4 pretty good deliveries, beaten outside off stump on one of them. Had to duck a couple of bounces, let them go. And then he gets that straight half volley, puts it away.
Williamson will move to 49. He might even get to 50 here if they want to go. He does. He scampers through, and the New Zealand captain has yet another half century.
Beautifully compiled one as well. It's been some time since he's gone past 50 in Test match cricket, so you feel good about this one. And even better, look at that strike rate. Well, how 50 from 56 deliveries. Workmanlike. He's accumulated at a really good pace and quite riskless.
Williamson late cut, beautiful timing. G plays that well.
100 up for New Zealand. Just 4 runs needed now. We mentioned in the last over against Azhar Ali that he likes the width. Ball turning away. The cut shot is his #1 area. Using the pace, we've just said as well. There's good bounce now on this pitch. Excellent batting from the New Zealand skipper.
Gets it in the gap. Just a single. Give the opportunity to hit the winning runs to Jeet Raval. Wouldn't that be symbolic of his performance in his Test debut? Memorable moment in anyone's career, but for an opening batsman to be able to hit the winning runs, very, very special. Just goes through the process. Arms will go. Look down the back of the grip. Stepping into it. Doesn't want to get out, doesn't want to finish the game. It's too good a pitch. Have a wee net. Just heard in the background from Kane Williamson. Played Jeet, so giving him some encouragement. All the fielders are up inside what would be the circle. Will he go over the top?
Oh!
Beautifully bowled. He hasn't. Just the one off at 104 for one.
Well done.
Sent back. Sent back. 5 dot balls. It's a little bit like winning the World Cup final. The pressure. I don't think it'll worry Kane Williamson. He's just trying to get that gap in between mid-wicket and square leg. The sweep, it's in the air and taken, and Williamson falls, trying to win the test match, the top edge. Nazar Ali, the pressure he put on him has taken the breakthrough.
Great work from Azhar Ali. He celebrated like you would not believe. Williamson just trying to help it on its way. Didn't try and hit it too hard, and you can see top of the edge as he closed the face. Straight to the man, that short fine leg. You can understand why Kane Williamson, one of the best in the world at the moment. But he's done his job as the captain. He's led from the front in this innings, and he's out for 61, 104 for 2.
Jeet Raval has it on his shoulders now. And joining him at the other end is Henry Nicholls, batting number 4. Surprisingly, Ross Taylor has not come out to the middle. Should only be there really to run a single. It's the googly.
Yeah, not sure where Ross Taylor is. The googly. Too little too late, though, from Pakistan's perspective.
Short, pulled, and he's hit it away, and there it is. Victory for New Zealand in this first test match at Hagley Oval over Pakistan. And how fitting it is that Jeet Raval gets to hit the winning runs on debut. Fantastic innings, fantastic test match. He's waited a long time for this opportunity. And boy, has he made the most of it. 36 not out. They shake hands. It's been an excellent test match played on a terrific surface.
Congratulations to the Black Caps. They've thoroughly deserved this win. Dominated the match right from the moment they won the toss. Bit of a drag down. Yasir Shah. No protection out on the leg side. You understand that when you only need 1 to win. But it's been a great debut from Jeet Raval. 55 and 36 not out. The perfect start to what he hopes will be a long career with the silver fern on his head. Henry Nicholls, the man at the other end.
And what a great way to set up the summer if you're a New Zealand fan. Chasing that target of 105 to win, New Zealand do it 2 down. Williamson, the backbone of that, was the very competent 61, and Raval obviously finished off a sensational debut, 36 not out. Pakistan bowlers, well, they were never really a chance. They toiled, but in the end, they just didn't have enough runs on the board to play with.
They'll look back more so maybe at the second innings, but they were asked to bat first on day 2 after we lost day 1 because of rain, and they were bowled out for 133 to Grandholm on debut, 6 for 41, well backed up by Southey and Bolt, 2 wickets each. New Zealand replied with 200, and at that stage Pakistan had worked themselves back into it thanks to Rahat, Amir and Sahel, who shared all the wickets, and then they just could not get going yesterday. Pakistan dug a hole, and Wagner, Bolt, Southey were fantastic. They all picked up 3 wickets bowling out Pakistan for 171, which meant New Zealand needed 105 to win, and they did it, just losing the 2 wickets, with Williamson making 61 and Raval 36 not out, which meant New Zealand won by 8 wickets. From Sky TV, thank you very much for your company. We'll look forward to seeing you in Hamilton.